The basic definition of a player is a guy who gets all the girls, gets all the respect, and is always winning at life. Some of these players were born with an edge over you, some of them were not. But what most guys don't realize is that the majority of players out there are actually self-made in this game that we call life. They did not arrive where they are by chance, but rather through a transformation. And the more you learn about the successful player, the more you will be able to emulate him. And the closer that you can get to becoming a successful player, the better that your life will become. So what is the number one thing that a player must never do? A now famous quote once said, "Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind." See, we are living in a world where so many guys are simply following the herd or following the tribe and doing what they are doing only because other people are doing it. You see, when I was young, I looked at what everybody else was doing, and I always just did whatever those people were doing. In order to sit at the table with the popular kids in high school, I basically had to look and act like them. I basically had to look and act like the kids in high school. As if I didn't, I wouldn't fit in with them. But then you get older, and you start to question these things. You start to question why you cared so much about trying to be like these other people that you didn't really even like that much. So many guys today regularly apologize for being who they are, whether they do it consciously or unconsciously, but most of the time this is something that happens unconsciously. An example of this is when I was younger and I bought this really cool hoodie and some new shoes for skateboarding. When school started the next year, these were my clothes, and when some of my friends saw them on me, they mocked me and compared me to a house of cards. Sure enough, I came crumbling down, and I quickly gave in to the pressure, and I ended up choosing to wear the clothes that my friends approved of rather than the clothes that I actually wanted to wear. And even though they treated me better, deep down, this decision actually made me deeply unhappy. And by giving into this pressure, I was unconsciously apologizing for who I was at the time or for who I wanted to be. See, when you're super nerdy and you like to watch anime, but you choose to hide this fact around girls, you are unconsciously apologizing for who you are. Whenever you tell a girl that you like something and she shows immediate disapproval and you end up caving to the pressure and walking back what you said, you once again are unconsciously apologizing for what you said. But more importantly, what you're doing is apologizing for being who you are. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, you don't have to apologize for it if you don't want to go to college. Because you know that there's a better way, and your parents will really support it. Don't apologize for it. The number one thing that a successful player must never do is apologize for his actions, for his beliefs, or for simply expressing and being who he is. You see, a lot of people in this world are not going to like you for who you are. That's just a fact. So never apologize for being who you are, accept this fact. Move on with your life and never stop chasing excellence. And with that said, you guys are amazing. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. Until next time.